Assalamualaikum. How are you today? Let us continue our lesson with the topic Charlie's birthday surprise. So today you will learn to read a story with correct pronunciation, as well as you will identify and write T for true and F for false for the statements correctly. It is based on the story that you've heard, okay? So, for today's lesson, please refer to your textbook, page 12 and 13. Before we read it together, I want you to read it silently, okay? Take your time and look at the pictures, identify any characters in the story, and try to read it silently. Let us read the story together.
It's Saturday morning and Charlie is watching TV. Charlie's favourite actor is on TV. His name is Bruce Chang. Bruce is Chinese. Charlie likes Bruce because he is a good actor and he does karate. Charlie also does karate.
I do karate too.
A lady on TV is asking Bruce questions.
Do you do karate every day, Bruce?
She asks.
Yes, I do karate every day after breakfast.
Bruce says.
I also play football. Sometimes I play table tennis at the weekends.
Charlie also plays football.
I play football too.
Later that afternoon, Charlie rides his bike to the park. Charlie's friends, Reggie and Dean, are at the park. Charlie tells his friends about the TV show.
Bruce Chang is great,
says Charlie.
I want to meet him.
But Bruce Chang lives in China,
says Reggie.
Yes,
says Charlie.
I know. Let's go to China.
Reggie and Dean laugh.
We can't go to China,
says Reggie.
Let's play football instead,
says Dean.
Oh, all right,
says Charlie. It's Saturday morning and Charlie is watching TV. Charlie's favourite actor is on TV. His name is Bruce Chang. Bruce is Chinese. Charlie likes Bruce because he is a good actor and he does karate. Charlie also does karate.
I do karate too.
A lady on TV is asking Bruce questions.
Do you do karate every day, Bruce?
She asks.
Yes, I do karate every day after breakfast.
Bruce says.
I also play football. Sometimes I play table tennis at the weekends.
Charlie also plays football.
I play football too.
Later that afternoon, Charlie rides his bike to the park. Charlie's friends, Reggie and Dean, are at the park. Charlie tells his friends about the TV show.
Bruce Chang is great,
says Charlie.
I want to meet him.
but Bruce Chang lives in China,
says Reggie.
Yes,
says Charlie.
I know. Let's go to China.
Reggie and Dean laugh.
We can't go to China,
says Reggie.
Let's play football instead,
says Dean.
Oh, all right,
says Charlie.
So, let's discuss about frame 1. Okay? Can we read together? Okay, later on, I want you to keep looking at the video and practice reading by yourself, okay? So, let us ask some questions about frame 1. Okay. What day is it? What day is it? Okay. Can you tell me what day is it? So, look here. It's Saturday. So, how do you answer these questions? You can't simply say Saturday. I want you to answer in full sentence. Yes, you can say it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Okay. So, who is Charlie's favorite actor? Who is Charlie's favorite actor? Let us find the answer here. Yes, it's on the first line. Okay. Charlie's favorite actor is on TV. His name is Bruce Chang. Okay, so can you tell me who's that? He's Bruce Chang. So look here, Charlie's favorite actor. So we refer he to Bruce Chang, okay, because we just want to use pronoun, subject pronouns, okay? It's up to us what should be used, okay? You can say he's Bruce Chang. Okay, so number 3. Where's Bruce from? Where's Bruce from? So let's find the answer here. Okay, Bruce is Chinese. Okay, so how do we know? Where's Bruce from? We know his nationality, Chinese. So can you tell me the country if he is Chinese? Yes, the country's name is China. So we can say he's from China. He's from China. Okay, he here refers to Bruce. Okay, we just use subject pronouns to answer the question. Okay. What about frame 2? Okay, let us discuss a little bit about frame 2. How often does Bruce do karate? How often does Bruce do karate? How often means seberapa kerap. Okay, so let us find the answer. Do you do karate every day, Bruce? Yes. Okay, look here. Yes, I do karate every day after breakfast. Okay, so how do we answer these questions? So, like this. He does karate every day. Okay, every day. Okay, so we use subject pronouns here. We use he by referring to Bruce. Okay, good. So look at number 2. Does he play any other sport? Okay, he refers to Bruce Chang. Okay, look here. Let us find the answer. Okay, I also play football. Sometimes I play table tennis. So can you tell me what are the other sports that he plays? So we answer it first. Does he play? Yes, he does. Okay, now tell me, what are the other sports? He also plays football and table tennis. Okay, can you see here? We normally use subject pronouns to answer the question. Okay, look at frame 3. So, that afternoon, Charlie rides his bike to the park. Okay, good. So, Charlie meets his friends. So he tells them that he wants to meet Bruce Lee. Okay, so let us ask some questions. Who are Charlie's friends? Can you tell me? Who are Charlie's friends? Okay, let's find the answer. Okay, look here. Charlie's friends, Reggie and Dane. Okay, so how to answer these questions? Can you answer it first? Have you answered it? Okay, let us check. They are Reggie and Dane. Okay, we use they here as subject pronouns to refer to friends, Charlie's friends. We use they because Charlie's friends, we have 2 here. Okay, so plural, they. And when we use they, you use are. We can't say there is, but they are. Okay, then you can mention Charlie's friends. Okay, mention their names. Okay, where are they? Where are they? It's easy one. Charlie rides his bike to the park. So, how do we answer these questions? Where are they? You can't simply say park. I want you to answer in full sentence. Can you answer it? Try it first, please. Okay, like this. They are at the park. They are at the park. Very good. Let us talk about frame 4. Can you tell me something about this? His friend thinks that Charlie's funny when he tells them he wants to go to China to meet Bruce. Then they decide to play football instead of going to China. It's better for them to play football. Okay, so let us ask some questions. Can you answer this? Where is Bruce? Where is Bruce? Okay. Can you find the answer? Let us read here. But Bruce Chang lives in China. So he's from China. So how do we answer these questions? He's in China. He is referring to Bruce. Okay. So can the boys go to China? Do you think they can go to China? Look here. We can't go to China because it's too far. Okay, so how do we answer this? No, they can't. No, they can't. Okay. The last question is, what do they want to play? What do they want to play? Let's read this. Let's play football instead. So, later they are going to play football instead of going to China. Okay, they want to play football. Okay, so it's time for you to do your task. Okay, please refer to workbook and turn to page 8. Okay, let us look at activity 1. Read the text in the student book. Okay, you read the text again and then read the sentences and write Charlie or Bruce. Okay, read and then write. Okay, read first and then write. Write what? Write whether Charlie or Bruce. Okay, let's try the first one. He is watching TV on Saturday morning. Who's that? Is it Charlie or Bruce? Okay. Who's watching TV? It's Charlie. So you just write the answer here. Charlie. Okay. You just write Charlie or Bruce. Okay, so this one you have to refer to the text. Okay. So you read and you answer correctly. Okay, you have to read many times if you can't find the answer. But surely at the end you can find it because it's everything in the text. Okay, so do it number 1 to number 6. Let's look at task 2. It's on the same page but activity 2. Okay, read and match. Who said that? Okay. Let's see who said what. Okay, look at A. But Bruce Chang lives in China. This one you have to refer to the text in the story again, and then you find out who said this. Okay. So I can't tell you the answer because you have to find it yourself. Okay. Later on, I'll check your answer. It's your last task, task 3. It's on the same page and Activity 3, you have to read and write true, T for true, and you write F for false statement. Okay, let us try number 1. Bruce Chang dances and sings on TV. Is it true or false? Does he dance? Does he sing? Can you find the answer? Is it true or false? Kalau kenyataan tu betul, you just write T, tulis T sahaja. Dan kalau kenyataan tu salah, tulis F di dalam kotak, okay? You don't have to spell true. You don't have to spell true. You just write T like this, or you can write F, okay? It depends on your answer, okay? Okay, so for this activity, you have to identify whether the statements is true or false before you write the answer, okay? So it's the end of our lesson. Okay, so please, you can watch this video and repeating reading the story so that you can pronounce every word correctly, okay? So at the end of the lesson, hopefully you can read the story about Charlie and his friends correctly, okay, with correct pronunciation. To be able to do this, you have to repeat more than once. Maybe read it 3 times or maybe more, okay, so that you can practice reading. Practice makes perfect. So, okay, have you answered task 3 so that you can identify and write T for true statement and F for false statement correctly? Okay, so do your task, take your time, and enjoy the lesson. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.